What's up, everybody? What's going on? I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful time. It's a brand new year. What's up in the house? Boom! We made this joint. We up in here 2021. Throw your hands in the air if you can't hold up.
Bro,
Huh?
What? Okay, turn down.
As Little John would say, turn down for what? You know what I'm saying?
Righty then.
It's a good time. Hey, yo, man. Yeah, it's 22. Let's look at me. Look at here.
On one right now.
Hey, yeah.
Look right here. Look, right there. Right in that eyeball. It is 2021, and you, my friend, are watching the four black guys. All four of us. Look at 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of us with you watching 2021. Come on, y'all. Come on. Give it a clap. Come on. Everybody just give it a clap. Come on.
Through it all, I made it.
See, now he done took it all out.
I got one better for you.
Right there.
I'm coming up.
No.
Jesus.
No. Look here. Look, you can come up on the rough side. I'm gonna take the path where the hill is with the road going up.
There's a road that I can speak to this mountain. I can tell it to be removed and cast.
You can do that too.
Into the sea.
That's right. You can do that too.
Oh, now he put that non-denominational faith church word on him. What I'm talking about right there. Put that early MTC on him, boy. What?
Hey, McLennan, not for long.
I'm telling you, what's up, Matt? What's up? Hey,
Yo, anyway, guys, I'm excited. I would want you to click the like button, click the share button, let everybody know the four black. Dude, what are you doing?
What did I miss?
That's another year, man.
Camera, man. I swear to goodness.
That's another day's journey. And I'm glad about it.
Hey, you stay back there. That's one of them pretty Negroes right there. Always looking at himself.
Just another day that the Lord has kept me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Just another day. Okay, I ain't going there.
Hey, man, stop, because that dude down in the corner ain't really saved. You know he ain't saved there yet.
Boy, whoo.
What you drinking tonight anyway? Let me ask you that before we go.
Hold on, let me finish my. Can I finish?
Yeah,
finish your spiel, man. I'm sorry. We ain't saying something.
Hit the like button, hit the share button, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell the dog, tell the cat, tell your cousins and all them. Yes, all them. Tell them the four black guys. Put your fours up. Everybody that's watching and listening, put your fours up. Boom, we up in this place. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Mac Bell? What's going on? We want you to hit the like button, hit the share button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, smash that bell, kaboom, 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 so you know when we hitting on. Yes, I am hot tonight because why? It's 2021, and I'm not gonna let these other three jokers bring me down. You ain't gonna bring me down.
It's 2020.
So what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? I ain't seen you guys in like 2 weeks, man. I know the audience miss you. Yeah. I can't miss y'all about this much. About
whatever.
Not that much.
Erica, you been in here and messing around with my equipment?
Oh Lord. He's starting 2020. He went off right.
2021.
Oh, okay. What are you drinking, sir?
What you drinking, Fred?
Apple juice.
That's the dark juice I've ever seen.
That's the
apple
dark
juice
I've
ever
seen too.
It's only dark like that because of my camera. You see, I got my camera settings as how it's dark. So y'all, it just looks dark. That's all. That's all. It just looks dark.
Now let me ask a question. Is he moving in slow motion or is that just my computer?
That's just your computer.
Yeah, that's a computer. That's your computer.
Just your computer. Ooh.
Okay. Well, you know, I thought I'd be good.
We bringing this into 2021, Mario. That's what we doing.
Hey man, I started heating my computer up at 6:15. I wanted to make sure it was up and rendering.
No, it's not
to render before it comes on.
It has to render, baby. It has to render. What you talking about? My computer. No, let me go old church. It has to tarry for a minute.
Oh, not Terry. Not Terry. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Mac? What's happening? Yeah. What's up,
Mac Bell? What's going on, man?
Mac Bell, Mac Leonard the third. What's happening with you?
What's going on? We want to thank everybody for the show tonight. Hey, man, we just
Tara
going to
is on here.
I want y'all to have a good time tonight. We got a wonderful show coming up, man. We got great shows this year, so you really want to pay attention to what's going on, man. We're gonna have the Johnsons on this once again this year. There's a couple that talks about marriage, but they're gonna this year we're gonna have them on. We're gonna talk about what COVID's like in the family. They had a death in their family, their father. Man, we're gonna talk about money this year, how to get that money, how to save that money, and what to do with that money. We're gonna talk about marriages this year. Yes, hey, getting saved and holding on to that marriage. We're gonna talk about politics. We got a new president. Come on up in here, somebody. The orange man got to go.
Well, we're gonna get into that later, huh?
He got to go.
He got to go. However,
one way or the other, he got to go. So
he right here, right now, though.
We're going to talk about racial problems this year. We're going to talk about that. We're going to catch up with our folks that have moved to Ghana. We're going to talk to them this year. We'll catch up and see how it's going. They moved over to Ghana back in, they moved over to Ghana back in December. So we're going to catch up with them, man. So we got a lot this year. We have a lot to talk about already lined up this year. It's going to be exciting no matter what Tony's face may look like.
Oh, snap. Gotcha. He woke up there.
I got me one in.
Hey,
getting the man for the new year, baby.
Hey, I'm telling you, for Mario, when he least expect, he on something different tonight. He on something different.
Okay. He on one tonight, baby.
Hey, man,
Don't worry about it. Then when you gonna Birmingham, and when he least expect it. Back. Oh, you got me when my back was turned.
Just remember, I'm from DC too now. So.
I don't give a shit about. I mean, I don't. Look, man. Okay. You know what? I said I was not going to cuss this year.
See, Steve, you made him cuss.
I didn't make him cuss.
I'm talking about already.
Come on, man. We only 8 minutes in, and you already.
That gum at you, Steve.
Oh, boy.
What's up, Lord? What's going on?
What's happening with you in 2021? What's up, fellas? Black guy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He told us to hold on. Okay. All right, so man, we got excellent coming up. Hey, Lovejoy, your mic's still on, so don't do nothing crazy.
Don't say nothing crazy.
So anyway, we want you to like, we want you to share, and this show right here. It's up and coming. So man, you want to get on the train with us now because it's going to be awesome. You hear me? It's going to be awesome. All right, so let's get into the show a little bit. Let's talk about it. James, how you doing? How was your new year? What'd you do? You do anything exciting? Are you ready for the zombie apocalypse?
Well, listen, New Year was wonderful, man. I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was at the house, chilling. What is that?
What the what?
I got the oil out.
He anointing.
He got
the oil out for itself, dog.
Hey, James, I'm listening, man. Look at that. I'm gonna let that big grease spot stay right there throughout the whole show.
But yeah, man, I ain't do much of nothing, man. I was at the house and just brought it in. You know, for New Year's, I normally call my kids and we pray into the new year. So other than that, you know what I'm saying? We love joy. I'm a praying man. I know you. I saw your face, man. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I see that, James. I see that.
See?
Did you say you prayed in the new year?
That's what he said, man.
That's what he said.
That got you right there. Okay.
Absolutely, yes, sir. But yes, and as far as the apocalypse goes, man, all I'm saying is this: we got new strains of the virus popping up. All I'm saying is be ready. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's all
There's gonna come a time though when y'all gonna reflect back, and y'all gonna say, "Man, we should listen to James."
Yeah.
Mario, even you can't use your guns against the zombies because it draw more zombies. So you got to be careful with the sounds with the guns.
Well,
y'all don't wish y'all had enough swords and knives around.
No, I got you one better. I have a machete and I have a compound bow. Don't just think I only tote guns. I do it all.
Okay, well there you go.
See, I'm ready. I just don't display mine like that, but I'm ready.
Okay, well Mario ready. Steve Lovejoy, y'all got to get up, man. Y'all got to get ready.
I don't think we got zombies here in Harvest, Alabama.
Oh, you don't have them in Harvest, Alabama. If you
right, definitely in Harvest.
You don't have them in
definitely Harvest.
You said we do?
Yeah,
all of the cotton fields and stuff y'all got over there. And have y'all ever been to Harvest?
And
how do you go through that?
Hold up. I want y'all to picture this. Picture a nice, bustling neighborhood.
I'm so glad you moved closer to that microphone so we can hear you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
My mic low?
No, you just sound far away.
Oh, but check this out. You got a neighborhood, right? Nice houses, shopping center, and then boom, big old cotton field.
Cornfield.
And then you got more houses, some restaurants, shopping, and then boom, a cotton field. Like they built neighborhoods in the middle.
They did.
Big cotton fields, man.
My house is sitting on what used to be a cotton field.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, literally, man, you just drive down the street. There's a cotton field, and then there go a Walmart or something. Then there go another cotton field, and it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I get nervous. I get nervous around cotton. I can't,
Mr. Zombie Man, what's your point?
I get nervous.
All I'm saying is, you're gonna have if any place is gonna have zombies, it's Harvest, Alabama.
I don't see the correlation. I don't.
It might take a minute for them to get out there, but they're gonna have them
trying to debunk you. So what
it's gonna take a minute for they get out there because it's gonna probably start in the cities and then eventually they get to the
and spread outward,
right to remote places.
Yeah.
What show can you watch? What show can you watch where they talk about zombies like this? Huh? What other 4 black guys you gonna find?
See, y'all don't about zombies. Y'all don't get this kind of information on any other show. That's why we are valuable. We give you information about everything.
Don't tune out yet, guys. We gonna get to the hard stuff.
We gonna get to the stuff. L Peasy, what's going on, man?
Peasy, what up, son?
What up, Peasy?
Hey man, I got your book, LP. I need you to sign it for me.
We got L Peasy in there, man. You
need to get LP on the show this year, man.
Yeah, we got to get LP on the show this year, man. We got to spread some of his videos, show some of his videos done by Daylight, and so LP, we got to get with you. I saw you went to Huffy's funeral today, man. You got to tell me how that went.
Whose funeral?
A lady named Huffy.
Oh.
Yeah. So shout out to that family. But anyway, Lovejoy, how was your New Year's, man? We 14 minutes in. We got to hurry up because we got.
So real quick, you guys know I took a 2.5 week hiatus where I wasn't even talking to y'all.
Right, you weren't even talking to us, man.
Right. And if you don't know, you like what you want.
I sent him a message. He said, "Nigga, listen, call me up with my kids. I deal with you in 2 weeks."
Hey man, seriously, guys, all jokes aside, I really needed that time, man, and I just did some self-reflecting, some self-evaluation, did an assessment on my life. I turned 47 December 30th, and I was just trying to make sure. Y'all niggas, y'all gentlemen didn't care. So
we knew you wasn't talking to us, bro. You just said you wasn't talking to anybody.
Hey man.
Right.
Hey man.
I just happened to call him the day after his birthday.
Yeah.
I wasn't calling until he said it was okay.
Come on, man.
You know what the problem is? Y'all don't flow in the spirit, so I do.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
until he says it's okay. That's what my spirit.
Lovejoy trying to tell his thing, man. Let him.
But anyway, I did that, and Christmas was extremely quiet. Stayed in the house, just watch a bunch of marathons, and just talk to my daughters, man, about just life. They're getting older, and one of them put on some heels today, and this freaked me out. I was like, I got to get some more guns. And it's just me reflecting and appreciating. Watch this, appreciating them now. Stop worrying about future stuff. Stop worrying about my past and what people thought about me, and live in the present, man. That's kind of where your boy is. So now I'm living my life. Listen, watch this. I'm living my life with who's in my life. So these three gentlemen that's on here, to our audience, I'm just going to appreciate them and what they mean to me, and learn to appreciate relationships more so than things. And so that's kind of where I am, creating my vision board, not spending any money this year, but I'm going to give away. I won't tell y'all the amount, the guys know, but I won't give, that's just where I am. And I just want to see what God does with me this year. I don't like church. I settled that. I don't like church folks. I've settled that. And I'm just going to be the best, watch this, the best Christ follower that I can be. So that's how my year was. And then I'm drinking more tea and acting old, but my teeth's still white from last year.
Thank you, Lovejoy. Mario, quickly, how was your New Year's, dude?
I ain't finna be quick, man. I'm taking my time. I'll take y'all time. I'm taking my time. I ain't, man, please.
Yeah, Mac, I'm getting old.
Right. Nah, my holiday was good, man. My holiday, like you said, Lovejoy, my holiday was quiet. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed around the house. Tried to stay in as much as possible. I was dragged out once or twice by Erica, but I tried to stay in the house as much as possible. Very quiet. I rode my bicycle through the house.
Yes, we saw that.
I saw that, man.
On Christmas Day. It was good, man. I really enjoyed my time off. Christmas break, like I said, a Christmas break was quiet. I didn't go over anybody's house. I didn't do anything. It was just quiet. The kids were in their own place. And we were here. So we talked to each other by FaceTime and stuff like that. But man, pretty much it was quiet. My holiday was good. I really enjoyed this break more than I enjoyed the Christmas break. I was off 4 days for Christmas and then came back around. I was off 4 days for New Year's. Nope. Friday, Saturday. Nope. When was New Year's? Friday?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, that was New Year's Day. So I was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days. I didn't get out of my PJs Thursday at all.
I see. Right.
No, I don't stink, bro. I don't stink. I promise you. See, I'm not your boy. Yeah, I stayed in them, boy. I stayed in them. I ain't going nowhere. I finally got up to move around Saturday. Yeah. So other than that, man, good. Very, very, very good. I had a very good holiday.
Sweet. All right, guys, let's get into it, man.
Whoa. What about you?
I'm going to tell you.
The 4 Christmas trees.
Right. Did you see the pictures I sent y'all? Did I send?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't get them.
You didn't get them?
I didn't get them.
Okay. Well, I'll send it to you. But man, Christmas was great. Christmas was awesome, man. We got little kids, so we felt every piece of Christmas, even in the pocket. Hallelujah. We felt every piece of it today, man. The wife decided that, I decided we were gonna take down all the Christmas stuff. We did it all in one day. But my New Year was great. We just sat on the couch. We said Happy New Year. Today, like I said, we took down the Christmas lights and we cleaned out the garage. So, man, I am good, man. We are starting off the year awesome. We're clearing out the old, like Tony said, man. We're letting stuff go. And
all right, well, y'all got about 4 businesses in the garage. So any of that stuff y'all want to sell, I'll take.
No,
you got about 4 or 5 businesses in there.
All the business stuff stayed.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah. So, but hey, man,
making lemonade, T-shirts, mugs, building space shuttles.
What?
Everything else in the garage, man. I don't know what they got going on there. Tanya probably making shoes now. Ain't no telling. Ain't no, you know. Them some business folks over there, man.
That's right, but hey, but that's what I wanted. That's a great segue, guys. I really want to talk about, everybody comes up with that New Year's resolution.
Somebody's echoing bad.
Say what?
Steve is echoing bad.
Yeah,
Steve?
Yo, Steve.
Am I echoing now?
No, you're good now.
All right. So, what I want everybody that's listening, guys, type in your if you're doing a resolution. If not, say I'm not doing a resolution this year. But I want to know what's you guys' resolutions this year. And we're not gonna start with Tony. Let him be last.
Why not?
All right, look, do you have a resolution or a word for the year? And I'm not talking about a word from the Lord, but it might be a word from the Lord. But what's your either your resolution or your one word or a couple of words that is going to be your theme for the year? You know what I'm saying? Write that down, comment to us, let us know what's your theme or what's your word or what's that one phrase that's going to be your thing for the year. What's yours to James? You know it?
Man, I don't really have nothing for this year, man. It's I thought about that, the other day, but I don't really have nothing, man. It's just, I'm gonna be busier this year with some stuff. I got some goals. I got, and I don't know if y'all probably seen the post, but I've got 2 short films that I want to get dropped this year.
Yeah.
I want to get those done. But other than that, man, I'm just gonna be working. I'm rebuilding the janitorial service. I'm gonna build that back up again. And other than that, man, drop these films. I got help. I got help now. So
he gotta help me. He said he gotta help me.
Come on, somebody say real. Somebody say real.
So yeah, man. One film is gonna be dropping in the next week or so. So
all right.
The next one, hopefully it'll be out by the spring or summer. So it's all good, man. I don't really have a word, man. We just gonna be busy. That's all.
Okay, that's good. What?
That's good.
Hey, Tasha said her word is preserve. She's gonna preserve. Is that right?
Preserve.
Yeah. Sorry, I need my eyeglasses.
Persevere.
Persevere. She gonna persevere. I hear you, girl. You better persevere.
You better preserve.
Tashara, excuse us. We sometimes we be, we get them, we get the words mixed up, but we got it though. We're gonna persevere. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good.
DeLon said, music up. I hear you, D.
Yeah,
I hear you.
D. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it's about time for another Overflow album. Actually,
it is. We waiting on COVID to break so we can get together.
Oh boy, you just hit a nerve, James.
Wow, he logged on.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
James,
as a founding member of Overflow, I will tell you it is time for another album.
It's been time for another Overflow album.
It's been 10 years now.
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's been 10 years. It's been more than 10 years.
It's close to 10 years.
09, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? Jericho Project?
Jericho Project was 2009.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, so it's coming up on 12 years.
Word up.
It's past time, and we've been talking about it. But like I said, COVID hit this year. But I guess I've taken over, so I guess it's moving to me now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mine for this year, and I don't do resolutions. I stopped doing resolutions years ago. But my motto has become now is the time.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. I'll turn 50 this year.
Oh
and
man.
I sat back and I started doing a lot of
Jesus Christ, y'all old.
Shut up.
Go ahead. My bad, man. Go ahead.
So I did a lot of reflecting toward the end of the year, and just now is the time. If I don't do the things that I say I want to do now, they're not happening. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to move on all those things.
That's a good one, though, Mario. That's a good one.
Now's the
I like
time.
that.
I mean,
I
that's
like
it.
that.
You know, that's why you
I like
saw,
that.
you know, you saw this, you saw the
Yeah.
ending.
Oh, yes. Go ahead and plug that right quick, dog. Go ahead and plug that.
What is that? I can't see it.
Indie Hog TV. See, Indie Hog TV. Indie Hog TV is my new.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second. You got digitized. Talk again.
I got digitized. Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah, you digitized now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear
You
me
sound
now?
like Zap, brother. You sound like Zap, like you're singing Computer Love or
I
something.
got a bad case of laryngitis.
Oh, it's like that now, huh?
Say that. Listen, say this. Computer Love. Do that.
I don't hear that I'm digitized, so I can tell you if I'm digitized.
All right, can you hear me now?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Zap
Okay.
must have left the building. Zap has left the building.
Whatever, dude, whatever. But now's the time. Indie Hog TV. That's my new YouTube and Instagram channel dedicated to motorcycle vlogging. I said I was going to get into motorcycle vlogging and start a motorcycle vlog channel, all things motorcycle content, and especially Indian motorcycle and Harley Davidsons, which we call hogs. So that's what.
So
What
this
we
is
call-
what we're gonna do, though.
James is going to be doing my video editing for the time being.
Look, we're gonna do some shooting, man. We're gonna get on that motorcycle and do. Well, I ain't getting on it, but I'm gonna be standing on the side and shooting you while you ride. And I may give you my GoPro and let you take the GoPro and get some good shots from it.
Well, I got a GoPro. I have a GoPro and I have some footage on there, but the problem is downloading it and editing it on my computer, because we know my computer's not the greatest. I don't know what that candy cane is, but we're gonna get there, James. But now's the time, like I said, approaching 50. It's now's the time. It's time out for procrastinating. It's just time to put all those things in action that I said I was going to do. It's time for what the hell? Okay.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
Okay. So that's it. That's it. That's my motto. Now is the time. No more. I'm as strong as I'll probably ever be. I know I sat back and I reflect on my dad. I look at my dad, I look at my mom, and I'm like, you know, I remember them when they were my age. Now they are in their 80s. So me now, it's about no more wasted time. And another thing on top of that, I'm not asking permission, you know, to be me. I'm cool with okay, you right now? You gonna do that right now?
No, I need to hear that. Go ahead.
I'm not asking permission. I'm not waiting until you get it. I'm, you know, a lot of times I spent a lot of time in my 20s and 30s, you know, waiting, not necessarily waiting for approval, but trying to please. You know what I mean? Trying to please. And I guess waiting for approval. It's time out. I think it's time out for that. It's been time out for that for a long time. I've been out of that phase for a long time. I don't ask permission. I just do it. And if you're cool with it, you cool with it. If you're not, I'm still cool with it.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm in the phase where it's time to absolutely do me.
I feel it.
With no apologies.
No apologies.
That's it.
Well, all right.
Well, all right then. He said, "Move, get
Mr.
out the
Lovejoy.
way, get out the way,
Over
get
Sam
out the
Young.
way."
Yeah.
Mr. Lovejoy, what you got up there, man?
Huh?
All right, so I'm just going to continue. Like I said, if I don't have nothing to say, man, I'm going to shut. I was going to cuss. I'm going to shut my mouth.
You can cuss. You don't need permission.
No.
You gonna shut your damn mouth. That's what you was gonna say.
I want to do better, man. I want to do better in that regard. But here's what I've said. I told myself, I said, wealth is quiet, rich is loud, poor is flashy.
Come on, boy.
Okay.
Say it again.
Okay, say that one more
Come on,
time. One more time.
Wealth is quiet,
Uh-huh.
rich is loud,
Yes, sir.
poor is flashy.
You
One more
preaching
time.
now, sir.
Say it
I
one more
want to be
time.
quiet.
One more time, preacher.
Say it
He
one more
gonna
time.
tune you up.
One
Hey,
more
flat.
time.
Hey, flat.
Say it one time.
Wealth is quiet.
La soroboka será satapa.
What?
Come on here.
Rich is loud.
Rashando rasatekebo.
Poor is flashy.
Yes,
good.
sir.
I want to be quiet.
I'm with you, son. I'm with you, son.
And so
That's good. That's good,
so
sir.
what I'm going to do.
That's good, preacher.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. Y'all stop.
Come on, Pastor. He preaching
What
stuff.
I want to do, I want to remain quiet, keep my head down,
Uh-huh.
and grind this year.
Pastor, shut your mouth and go on out the door, sir.
He,
That's
he,
it for me, guys. That's
he
it.
ain't gonna let that moment build, is it? Is
No,
it,
he ain't.
Lord?
Mm-mm.
Right,
No,
you supposed to start hooting right there, man. What you doing?
I pulled my microphone out so I could pretend like I was about to hoop. But I said, man, I'm not gonna do that. Let me
You
I
supposed to start hooting. Come on,
don't
man.
know.
One time, Lovejoy. Come on.
I don't
Come on, man. One time.
You know what it would be like? You know what it'd be like, James? It would be like a David trying to put on Saul's armor. That don't fit for me.
It don't fit. And if it
Okay.
don't fit, you must have quit.
Oh shit.
Okay. Lord,
All right, y'all.
go downstairs and get a beer. I'm serious. Y'all gonna make me go downstairs and get a beer. Keep on.
Man, get a beer, man. Get a beer.
Y'all
But
doing-
for real, guys, that's what I'm
good,
doing.
Tony.
That's what I'm doing this year.
That's good.
I want to live. Check this out, and I'm not sure if y'all can
No,
vibe.
I need you to post that on the page tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Post that on the page, man. That was good though, for real.
Okay, I will, and I'm gonna see if y'all can vibe with me on this one. I want my life to be poured out in such a way that when which one of y'all eulogize me, that I was known. Check this out. I want to be known as the man who served humanity. Because honestly, dude, check this out, man. I ain't tripping. I got everything I want right now. And I all of us live in beautiful homes. We have families. We gainfully employed. We got ends, and it may not be everything we want, but every Negro on this thing right here is living out what true abundance is.
Right.
So for me now, because I'm a little project kid from Birmingham, Alabama, I just want to serve humanity, man. And that ain't no churchy shit. I mean, that ain't no churchy stuff, man. It's just how I want to be. I just want to give my life away, man, and I want my daughters to be good, man. I want my daughters.
away.
So, is James singing?
Yeah, he was singing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop right there.
Take time for me.
Jessica said she's gonna take time for herself.
That's it. Hey, listen. I think that's important because I think that a lot of times, man, we get caught up in the monotony of serving and making sure other people are okay, and we neglect ourselves.
But James, let me tell you, that came out of me taking time for myself.
Right. I got you. I understand.
Y'all remember my 2 weeks?
Right. I get that.
Out of that came all of this. And I was like, you know what? God, you've been good to me. And I'm getting more.
But you had to take that 2 weeks for yourself.
For myself. Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get there.
Right.
You had to treat yourself, get yourself together, and then you can get that instruction and clear your head to know what your purpose is and what you need to do for other people.
Right.
And I think the mistake is that we try to serve other people before we've done it for ourselves. And when we get in that state, then we get burnt out.
Right.
Jesus did that every time he had a crowd. Check this out. The Bible always says he stealed away. He would go into the mountain for time by himself.
Right.
Then he will come back rejuvenated, revived. And I think Jesus was an introvert, if you ask me. Because he started hating being around people, and then he will just disappear. So for me, I'm not an introvert. I'm an ambivert. It's an extrovert and an ambivert together. I love
it. Hold up. That's good what you said, but you can't be making up words, bro.
No, I'm not.
Hey, did he say he was an Amber Alert?
I'm
right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Tashar, go ahead and step in on this one.
Yeah, tell Tashara to jump in on this
That's
one
the
because you can't be
introvert
around
and
here
the
making up
extrovert.
stuff.
You're both.
I'm both. I can
Right.
go to either extreme.
Me too.
I can talk to you all day
Me
long,
too.
but when I'm sick of you,
I'm sick of you.
I'm ready to cut you off. I don't want to hear nothing else.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
I'm
I
with you.
think we.
Hell
I
alone.
think all four of us. I think all four of us are like that.
I was gonna
really
say
do.
that can be a lot of people right there.
Well, look that up so you won't think I'm making that up. I discovered.
You made up the word, but but that's okay though. But that's okay.
See, you always think I'm making up words. I went to school, bro.
You making up stuff, but it's all right though. It's all good. Wait,
Look,
that's what I am. Introvert. Listen, okay, but listen, you can't get with him. Don't do that. We ain't. Ambivert is Tashara. Listen, okay, I understand what y'all saying, but y'all can't be.
Joe, I have heard that before.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you, Mario.
I've heard that before.
I've never heard that before. I'm grateful to learn a new word, and that's what that's what we good for here at the Four Black Guys.
Yeah, that's what we good here for.
New words.
The four black guys like to make up stuff, and we
it is not making up
words. We like to come up, and that's good though. So y'all take what's the word? Ambivert is the word.
You sure it's not Amber Alert?
See, Drew and James on some different. I told you, and this is the first time I did this much cussing since I won my age.
What's say the word one more time?
Well, you're glad to know that we can push you over the edge there, Lord.
They put you on the edge.
Right is right. I'm on the right side. I understand you're on the right side, but we ain't finna make up words right here. Steve, listen, put that word up on the screen so we can see it. Ambivert. Because I want everybody to know that word.
You can
well, hold on. The counselor put it up there, sir.
See that?
She put it up and gave you
Right,
the definition.
I understand that, but she like Lovejoy though, so she gonna say that. We can't.
Ambivert.
Hold on. Ambivert.
Ambivert.
You gotta like me.
Ambivert is an extrovert and an introvert.
So the Bible says the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Okay.
So
you know what? Okay.
You gonna make him walk off?
Hey Steve,
I'm trying to make him cuss, y'all.
Because he's not making the man trying to cuss. He's not trying to cuss anymore. Leave it. See, that's the devil. That's nothing but the devil right there. Yeah. That's pure enemy.
Let's get to business. We 35 minutes in business.
What was you gonna ask me, Lovejoy?
Huh?
You was gonna say something. You was gonna say something to me.
No, I was pointing to you and say, Steve, what's yours?
Mine this year, dude, and I preached about it this morning with the kids. Is I hear you talk. Tasha said she don't make it.
I didn't say you made it up. I said Lovejoy made it up, and you just went along with it. But that's okay. I like y'all.
Mine is going to be exceeding. That's my word. And guys, what we have been talking about for the past 15 minutes, if we can get by it, is what's your word, what's your phrase that's going to get you through this year? And mine is going to be exceeding.
See, it's folks like him. He in a room by himself, and he gonna put on a mask. See right there.
Here we go.
See right
there. James, can Steve please get through? Please, can you take a downer?
Right there.
Please.
I'm looking at him right now
this evening, so Steve can get through, so we can get to business.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Praise the Lord.
So my word is exceeding.
What?
Exceeding.
Exceeding?
Yes, exceeding. Okay. Is that a word that you can deal with, James?
Yeah, that's a real word. Go ahead, I got you.
So yeah, I'm going to move past. I believe God's going to do more than I expect this year.
Yeah.
But in that, I have to be in my place. If God has a plan for me, I have to be in a place where the plan is going to work. So I'm going to have to move past my normal so I can meet that exceeding, so we can exceed together. Everything in my life, I believe we're going to exceed. So I'm expecting great things. And in my expectation, in my expectation, I'm willing that's going to be an exceeding beyond my expectation. So exceeding beyond expectation is mine.
That's good, man. That's good.
So all right, here we go, guys. We got about 20 some odd minutes left. We ain't really
I might have to go a little longer, dude.
We have to go a little longer. It is a brand new show for the new year. If you guys have a word or a phrase or whatever you're gonna do this year, what they usually call it, a New Year's resolution. Put that in the comments, man. We want to see. Now, James said, Lovejoy said he don't do them at the top of it. He don't do that. So, but if you have one, let us know what it is for you, and so we can move on and have a good time. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, man. I'm excited. Y'all excited?
Apparently, James is very excited. I mean, he's been very excited tonight. Very.
All right, guys. So let's get into a little news today. Please click like, hit share on the buttons. Right now, in the United States of America, we have 20.6 million cases of the Trump virus. 20.6 million cases of the Trump virus.
Million cases.
And we have 351,000 deaths.
Hey, Steve, are they no longer posting the recovery numbers like they used?
They have stopped. As far as the United States, they have stopped posting that.
They stopped posting the recovery
numbers.
I don't like that, man. And that's not to take away from the deaths.
Right.
But I think we need to celebrate people who have gotten sick and
that I agree with.
Who've recovered from it. You know what I'm saying? I hate they don't post those numbers anymore. And that's just crazy to me.
That's by design though, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, I've had people that work with me and some contractors for me that have had it and were pretty sick and got over it. Mm-hmm. And you know, they're I mean, grateful, man. This thing is getting everywhere at this point. And we got to celebrate the small victories, man, the people that are recovering. But like Mario said, man, it's by design because we don't hear those numbers anymore. We used to hear them. We don't hear them anymore. They don't want us to know the recovery.
Because they're trying to push a vaccine, sir. They're trying to push.
I wish our sister was on tonight, Tracy. She's received the vaccine.
Yeah.
What's up, Fred Harris? She's received the vaccine, and I wanted to see, you know, how she's doing. Talk to her about it. And how
she did it live, man. Let me tell you something. I watched her live. Tracy said something that made me think. You know, she talked about people who, you know, have their conspiracy theories about taking the vaccine and it may be dangerous and all that kind of stuff. And she made a point. We intake everything into our bodies. We eat bad. Man, we do drugs. We do all kinds of stuff. And yet we scared to take a vaccine. To me, man, when she said that, a light bulb went off in my head. Because I was skeptical about taking it. But I think about
that's a big light bulb.
The bad stuff that I eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm skeptical about a vaccine. You know what I'm saying? It's just it goes to show you the mind state of people, man. We just like to take stuff and run with it. We love the conspiracies. We love to think that, you know, they've developed something that's bad for us. And I'm not saying I want people, man. I want people to make their own decisions, but I want the decisions to be logical, and I want the decisions to be based off of fact and not just what you may have heard. Because as far as Tracy was concerned, she was doing okay.
Tracy is about to come on. Tracy is about to log on here in a second.
Okay. Well, she can say it.
Oh yeah. If she would send me her email, tell her to give me her address so I can get her on live.
Come on, man, and say it. But when she said that in her live, man, I was like, wow, like that's. I mean, we eat and do everything, but yet we worried about a virus.
Let me tell you something. Let's
one second. Tracy, send me message me your email address so we can get you on live so you can talk about how you got the your experience with the
vaccine. If you
just message me on Facebook. Go ahead.
But I look at it like this though. I hear what you're saying, James, but at the same time, your mind can't help if you're old enough to remember or you studied it in school. I don't know what's funny.
Tracy.
Okay. Put that wig on, girl. Put that wig on. Put that wig on. But you remember the Tuskegee experiment.
Absolutely.
What's up, Kenny?
And it was, you know what I'm saying? But in the Tuskegee experiment came to Tuskegee under the guise of something else.
Absolutely.
I get that this pandemic is affecting everybody. I get that. But at the same time, it's only natural to have apprehension when you're dealing with the government.
Well, the apprehension, that's why I say the apprehension and the skepticism, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it's the conspiracy theories that I don't like.
Well, look at this. I'm saying that to say conspiracy theories would not necessarily be a thing if the government had not done the things that they've done in times past.
I get you. I get you.
Huh?
I get you.
And I
Right.
understand that.
They're
my
rooted in something. That's the point I'm trying to make.
But my thing is, people out here, the same. Now, the vaccine was produced by the same people that make the little blue pill,
Ooh,
right?
Okay.
And there was no questions
No question.
given.
Shut up on that one, then you Lodge.
But it's the truth, though. It's the truth.
There was no question. And Pfizer said, "Hey, y'all, we got something for you.
Right.
We got something for you."
Right.
And folks ran out and had to get them the blue pill, no questions asked, because this is important.
Hey man, I mean, you ain't got so many years on the planet.
So Pfizer, the same company, comes out with a vaccine, and now these same people got questions.
Okay.
But you had no problem with this.
May I
Hey,
interject?
man.
Come on, Lovejoy.
So during the time that the little blue pill became public, the CEO of Pfizer bought some 318,000 shares of Pfizer.
Mm-hmm.
And he turned around somewhat 12 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And when this vaccine comes out, he sells 3 million shares
Right.
of his stock.
Mm.
I was always told,
You follow the money.
if you ever want to tell whether or not a preacher is lying,
Mm-hmm.
look at his wife.
Mm.
Wait a minute. So what?
What I'm telling you is, here's my thoughts. The CEO of Pfizer sells 3.8 million shares of his stock when the vaccine is issued. So that's apples and oranges when you're comparing him buying versus him selling.
Right.
So what is wrong that you would sell that many shares of stock? I was on the financial side of it. It is questionable to me that the CEO would sell the day after the vaccine come out. Can y'all explain that logic to me?
What are you expecting to go wrong? What are you expecting to happen that you need to get rid of that much stock? Watch out now. You better tighten that wig up, girl.
Baby. I said, wait a minute, this is my wig on because I was not ready.
Hey, you know when you come on for Black Guys, anything can happen at any time.
I see.
Tracy, go and cock it to the side. So
I can't do it, guys.
Hey, get that thing in one of them right there. You know, lean that thing.
Hey, Bishop George, we had just talked about you earlier. We're gonna have you and your wife on to talk about your show. I wish I could hit you up tonight to at least we're gonna try to get you on next week. But we're gonna talk about what you want to talk about with the COVID and family. But Tracy, you've had the shot.
Right.
Tell us, and you're a nurse, is that correct? Or you work in the medical field?
I'm a surgical tech. I do open heart surgery.
Shondo. So you get to see all that, stuff?
I get
Get
to see all that. I'm the surgeon right here.
Yeah. I know exactly what you do.
So
It is
tell us
not that bad.
whatever. Open cavity? No, man.
So you see when they break the chest open and crack the ribs and all that?
I have used a saw in the chest myself. It's not that bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be on the floor like,
Y'all so funny.
She preps the room for surgery, the instruments and make sure that the surgeon has everything he needs to perform that surgery, correct?
Yes, and I assist in surgery.
And assist in the surgery as well. Exactly.
Right.
So she's there. When he say forceps,
Right.
you know,
no,
she there looking at it like this. Hey, crack that chest.
Seriously, can you tell us about your experience and how you felt leading up to getting your shot?
Before I got my shot?
No, just everything leading up to it. How you felt mentally, emotionally, and then when you got it, how you feel?
Oh, well, at first, of course I had like some caution. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna be like, I don't know if I need to get it or whatever. But just seeing what, I see every day, and there is no other options. Because the biggest thing, hey Erica, the biggest thing was people was like, it's not approved, it's just authorized for emergency use. And what people have to understand is it's approved by the FDA, but there was just paperwork that they had to skip over to get it to us. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's breaking some of that red tape that would normally go through. It kind of fast passed it past the red tape.
Right. Because we were in dire need. Because like now there are no beds in no hospital. Even with like places like UAB and the other UAB out of Huntsville being on what's the word? Anyway, they're sending people away to smaller hospitals, and smaller hospitals doesn't have any beds. And you got people with other illnesses that can't even get in the hospital because of COVID. It's sad. It's sad. So it's like it would behoove people to take the vaccine so we can go ahead and get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
I know people have their fears or whatever, but when I got the vaccine, the only thing I had was arm pain.
Yeah.
I didn't have any other crazy symptoms. I wasn't dizzy. The first day I think I was sleepy a little bit, but I still worked. I mean, everything.
Right.
So you didn't feel anything like you didn't get the fever or anything like that?
No fever.
No side effects since.
So I
you've
saw
had
some stupid video of this woman talking about that. It was a nurse that she got Bell palsy that came out of Africa or something like that.
But a lot of people were saying that, Steve. They showed several people that suffer. I mean, after taking the shot, that got Bell palsy.
Well, I did see some stuff when I Googled that it was like 3 out of the 30,000 that they tried that had got Bell palsy, but they still it was so few that they don't want to link it to the vaccine, which I'm sure, Bell's palsy can happen overnight without a vaccine. I'm not trying to say that the vaccine didn't cause it for those people, but it's one of those things that it could just happen out of nowhere.
Okay.
So Tracy, speak to those that are just caution. I mean, you just did, but for a guy like me who's, I am so leery because of what Mario said, the Tuskegee experiment with how they did Black people. Can you speak to people that are out there that are maybe still skeptical because we don't trust that system?
Well, here's the difference between Tuskegee experiment and now. They're not just doing Black people. Number one, and this has been FDA approved. The thing that Tuskegee, that was not approved by anybody. That wasn't emergency use on release. That it was just done. I really don't know how to speak to people's fears on this. All I can say is you just gotta trust your gut feeling. Like you gotta do what's best for you and your home. because you got to think about like what back then we had smallpox. I think some people like my mom, she got that little thing on her arm. Y'all know people that got the thing on their arm. It's like a little tattoo or whatever.
But
So,
some of them, yes, it looks like a little sunflower type deal.
Right.
Mark,
Now I'm too young to have had that, but my mom got it. But you got to think we don't get that anymore because now smallpox is gone.
Yeah.
You know, so there's always going to be something that we have to look out for in the world, and it's the science's job to create a vaccine so that we save people. I'm sure people were skeptical about that, but then we don't deal with it anymore. Like I had chicken pox, but then there's now like a vaccine for that. We are always concerned about what's new, but we take our babies to the hospital when they're born 2 weeks. We don't even ask what's in those vaccinations we give our kids.
What's up, Josh? So I want to ask this question. I want to ask you, and I want to ask everybody's listening, because can you help with people in their minds about, because when people hear vaccine, they also hear the word cure for some reason. When people hear vaccine, they think cure. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, I'm not going to speak to what they think, but can you tell the people the difference between a vaccine and a cure, please?
A vaccine is just protection. It gives you a certain amount of protection from that virus. It is not a cure. If there was a cure, they would bottle it up and we would have to buy it from the pharmacy. That would, but there's no cure for it, just like there's no cure for cancer. I mean, we put things in remission, but there's like not a, you know what I'm saying, like a total cure for it.
I understand what you're saying.
I think, Steve, I think the easiest way to say it is the vaccine treats you. It doesn't treat the virus. It doesn't do anything for the virus. It treats you. So it prevents you from getting sick. But it doesn't do anything to the actual virus.
Well, just like the flu, though. If I get the flu shot every year, and then I've never got the flu. But like some people get the flu shot and they still get the flu. It's a certain percentage of protection, and it does help you along the way. You may get the flu after the flu vaccine, but it won't be as hard on your body. You get what I'm saying?
I want people to understand, because a lot of people think when they get the vaccine that, I'm not going to catch it. No, you can still catch it.
You can still transmit it.
You can still transmit it.
Definitely, you can still transmit it. Definitely, you can still transmit it. People think that you get the vaccine, we're not wearing any more masks. No, we need a mask until this thing is completely gone.
Well, we lost you for a second. Somebody tried to
telephone ring.
Okay, y'all hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got you.
And that's that husband back calling. Where you at? What you doing?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What sound with?
We got you. You better answer that phone call.
Hello?
We got you. Go ahead.
Hello. You better answer that phone.
Go ahead.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear us?
Turn your volume up.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. All right. So,
so Steve, real quick, to Bishop. No, what I was talking about was just the fear that those things that what Mario was talking about, the Tuskegee,
Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah, and they created a fear.
Right.
For the Black community. I get it. A sister developed the vaccine, but that does not negate the fact that there was a fear that had been planted in our community of people. Right. That's what I was saying. I get it. And so what Tracy did for me was, she just helped me, to better understand the psychological part of it. Because honestly, there was a fear because of trust.
Absolutely.
I have trust issues with when it comes down to things. So, and that's why I was glad you just brought on, because she's relative. She's close to us. So we needed somebody to speak to us and tell us, okay, guys, I've been to the mountaintop. And I've been over there. So
come on, Martin.
I really wanted to hear what she had to say. So that's it. I hear what Chris had to say about that. So yeah.
Right.
What I miss, y'all? I'm sorry.
That's all good. It's all good.
Nothing, we were just kind of recapping what you had already spoke to earlier.
Okay, but yeah, look, y'all wouldn't be afraid. You know, like some people, like you've been in the military. Ain't you been in the military before?
No. Policeman, and I used to work for the government, but never.
Oh, okay. I know, like I hear a lot of soldiers, you know, ex-vets or whatever. They say they don't even ask you in the military. They just tell you line up and you just get a
Right.
shot.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's I don't. I guess it can happen, but I don't think that the government is gonna just like kill off the whole U.S. with the vaccine.
Well, you know, I'm serious. You believe it or not, you're actually helping me because about this vaccine, and you know, you got people saying everything about it. And so I just want to hear, now that I hear somebody who's connected to that has been there, I'm a little bit more open to the idea of it now, because honestly I wasn't.
I mean, I'm fine though. Like it really was nothing. I didn't even feel the shot. My arm started hurting like that night. The next day, my arm was hurting, and I had like lymph node pain under my arm. You know, you could tell it was swollen. And then by day 3, I really had no pain.
Yeah.
And I tried to do an update every day. I did like a live every day trying to update everybody that was nervous. But because, I mean, getting it, you know, being one of the first ones to get it, you are nervous about it. So, yeah, I was nervous.
Right.
Which one did you get? Did you get Moderna or Pfizer?
I got Moderna.
Okay.
Is that the one? That's the one shot, right?
No, both of them are 2 shots. The Pfizer is 3 weeks. The first one, and then 3 weeks later you get the second one, and then the Moderna is 4 weeks.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So I got it wrong. I thought one of them was just one shot. So both of them are.
Yeah, and then on the Moderna, 5 days after the first shot, you're like 50% effective, and then you have to wait the 4 weeks to get the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
More people wanted the Moderna because the Pfizer has to be kept at a certain temperature. It has to be frozen or whatever, and then and so the Moderna is you can actually store at room temp and it's still effective.
Wow.
Okay. Moderna. We like you.
Hey, that's a good question, Bishop. I said the same thing. I said the exact same thing. My son in Birmingham suffers with a mild. And I have my way of thinking, and I think it came from, you know, you got to have that blue card in order to go
right.
to school, and I think a lot of us are affected by that. So yeah. I mean to cut you off, Tracy. I just saw that. But
well, yeah, in that it's supposed to be a link to like the amount of mercury that's in that particular vaccine that I heard. So it has something to do with the mercury level.
Okay.
How your body reacted.
And read those papers when you take your kids for vaccinations. They give you an information sheet. Like read those papers. They tell you everything that's in the vaccine. If you have a reaction to this, or this, it's all on the paperwork. But we have a tendency to take that paper, bottle it up, and throw it in the trash after the kids get that vaccine, walk right out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they do give you information on the vaccines. But I know because I've done it. I know for a fact people get that stuff and they just throw it away.
Trace, are you still doing like your live? Because I really want to follow that.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them.
Yeah, I did one from day 1 to day 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Tracy, what are some of the side effects that from the vaccine that you know about? Some of the side effects, the possible side effects of the vaccine. Do you know them?
Just talking about for the
COVID vaccine.
COVID, yeah. It's supposed to be just fatigue, arm soreness in the injection site, lymph nodes swollen. You could have some lightheadedness. They watch you now. When you get the vaccine, you're not gonna be able to walk back out. They watch you for 20 minutes to make sure if you're gonna have a real reaction. Okay. Because if you're gonna have a major reaction, it's gonna happen in the first 3 minutes.
Wow.
Really?
So,
Okay.
so
That's the allergic reactions they were talking about, wasn't it?
the allergic reactions, right? Then they're saying that if you're gonna have any kind of major reactions after those 20 minutes, that if it hasn't happened by day 3, then you're not gonna have a reaction.
Okay.
So that's why I gave a 3-day update.
Okay.
Say that one more time for the people that just might just happen to log in. So just say that over again about they hold after you get the vaccine, they hold you for how long again?
They hold you for 15 to 20 minutes to make sure you're not gonna have a reaction, an allergic reaction.
Okay.
And then after that, they let you go or whatever. They give you Tylenol because the site is gonna be sore. And then after that, they say it's like if you haven't had a major reaction like the Bell's palsy or something like that, which I really doubt. I don't really want to say that on here because people will take that and run with it. There's only been like 3 to 4 cases of Bell's palsy. I think 3 of them was with the Pfizer and 1 was with the Moderna.
Mm-hmm. But you said if you don't have a major reaction within 3 days, then
if you don't have a major reaction within 3 days, then you won't have a reaction because by that time the vaccine is definitely in your body everywhere it needs to go.
Okay. That's good.
That's awesome, man. Tracy, thank you so much for throwing on your wig at the last minute.
Baby,
I just want you to cock it to the side real quick.
hold on.
Today,
Y'all know about it
I love this show.
because I'm about to take it off soon.
This show. I love this show. I love this show. Tracy, you can hang around. You can hang around if you want to, because I want to get into right before we move on. Thank you so much. I just want to thank you for coming on at the last minute, man.
No problem.
Tracy's one of our ride or dies people that come on the show.
Yeah.
Watch it and watch it faithfully, man. She jump in
Come in and we'll say some words.
Come in and get to fight with the people and everything.
Everything.
I'm telling you, I love it.
Well, I'm finna go, y'all, because my wig.
All right,
Y'all
kid.
know I think I'm cute.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.
We appreciate you. All right, Tracy. Bye.
Woo, man,
right.
that was some great information, man. Thank y'all, man. I love Tracy, dude. That's my girl.
Hey, man.
Ride or die.
Man, I'm telling y'all, I so appreciate this show. It is so relevant, man, and it's natural. It's not forced, man. And
Right.
that right there was a wealth of information
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that probably changed who knows and who after somebody come and watch it afterwards, man.
Right.
Get home, split second like that, and she gave a ton of information, and I'm even influenced by it. So,
Yeah.
man, I love the show. I really do, man. I really love the show. Cool.
Want y'all to click like and share, man. This has been an awesome show. Tracy's still posting. All right, guys. So here's my last question for the night. All right. Do y'all want to talk? I don't want to talk about this dude, but do we?
I do.
You got to.
Yes, sir. We got to.
You got to.
We only got a few more days till the Orange Man is up out of there. He has got to go. He has exhausted all legal avenues to thwart Biden's win. This food today, I'm gonna let one of y'all tell them about what this food did. What has come out today?
Mario.
What has come out today? This food's conversation with George. Go ahead, Mario. I'm gonna let you shine a light on this one.
Well, I'm gonna put it out there and let y'all do what y'all do with it.
And
This
I'll play.
food-
And I can play it if you want me to.
Okay, well, let me set it up before you play it.
Okay.
So he gets in he being number 45
45.
gets in your current president calls and tries to strong arm Georgia's what is he?
The Secretary of State, wasn't it?
Secretary of State into quote unquote finding 11,800 votes that could possibly change Georgia's election, their vote.
Right.
And so when I say strong arm, it was some real New York mob type tactics he was using. And when he realized he couldn't strong arm this cat, then he started trying to basically say it's illegal. Isn't this illegal? This could get people in trouble. This could get, basically saying, you might be able to be brought up on charges, So he was really pulling some real New York mob type strong arm tactics, trying to say without saying, you need to do this.
me a favor.
Right. Right. It's a
Like
favor
this,
you can't
man.
refuse. You know what I'm saying?
He
You
asked
can't.
them to recalculate. Georgia done counted them votes, 4 different times?
Yeah.
At least,
Yeah.
at least.
Man, them folks ain't finna recount nothing else. Man, please.
So
Relax. So James, how you feel about
Feel about what?
it? I mean, this whole scenario about the phone call and all of that. Him trying to strong him.
It don't surprise me, man. Look at who we dealing with. You're dealing with a businessman who throughout his life is used to doing this kind of stuff in business. Because we know Trump himself has not been able to make businesses work. So the way you get your money and the way you make things happen is you strong arm people and you try to use your influence against them. So it's no different with him running the country. He's doing the same thing. So he calls this guy, tells him, listen, man, it's okay for you to say you had to recalculate. And the man basically said, listen, bro, we done did this 3-4 times now. We ain't doing it no more. It's true. It is what it is. That's what it is. And like Mario said, then he went to try to say, but it's illegal. Y'all doing illegal stuff. You know that this was done. You know ballots were burned and all this old stuff.
let me play some of it, and
Play it.
y'all can decide for yourself.
We have won this election in Georgia based on all of this, and there's nothing wrong with saying that, Brad. I mean, having a correct. The people of Georgia are angry, and these numbers are going to be repeated on Monday night, along with others that we're going to have by that time, which are much more substantial even. And the people of Georgia are angry. The people of the country are angry, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. That you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Now, do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots in Fulton County? Because that's what the rumor is. And also that Dominion took out machines. That Dominion is really moving fast to get rid of their machinery. Do you know anything about that? Because that's illegal.
This is Ryan Germany. No, Dominion has not moved any machinery out of Fulton County. We're having.
Well, but have they moved? Have they moved the inner parts of the machines and replaced them with other parts?
No.
You sure, Ryan?
I'm sure.
Positive.
You should want to have an accurate election, and you're a Republican.
Wow.
We believe that we do have an accurate election.
No, I know you don't. No.
See, he's telling these people what they believe. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, that's Donald Trump, though, man. That's his arrogance. That's his ego. That's what we've dealt with for 4 years. It doesn't surprise me, not one bit.
It's to me, it's sad. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. You have a man who has quote unquote built his wealth to be this wealthy person, cannot accept the fact that he lost, even though he has filed Chapter 13 on many businesses.
Right.
This one thing he can't let go, and Trump is going to be like the COVID virus. We're going to have him around for.
He's going to be around even after he's out of office. He's still going to be a thorn in the side of the current president and vice president. But that's only because he now has a platform because of the position that he's held, and people are going to be on his Twitter page every day reposting stuff that he's saying. Yeah. Every day. Now, here's what I noticed in that video. He always he says it. Rumor has it,
right?
Or I heard that. You know what I'm saying? It's never anything factual. It's always rumor has it, or they are saying that. You understand what I'm saying? You get what
and
I'm
it's funny because all the courts said was, bring us the evidence.
And
right.
The courts simply said, you can file these lawsuits, you can do whatever, bring us the evidence.
Right.
And there was never, see, that's my issue with people who still support it. Bring the evidence. If there was fraud and he has evidence of it, then show it.
Right.
But you can't. You constantly go into the courts. You put these people in these positions thinking that they were just gonna help you when you needed it
Because they're Republican.
because they were Republican, and these people said no. You ain't got no evidence. How can we possibly? He really his feelings got hurt when the Supreme Court turned him down.
Yeah.
That's when his feelings got hurt.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay. That was it right there for him. His feelings, his whole morale was gone at that point because he put them there specifically for that purpose. And it didn't work out for him. It just because they said, listen, man, yes, we like you, we support you, but man, we just can't give you this because you say it. Bring your evidence. Show us something.
Right.
Show us something so then we can go back and say, well, this is that. You have nothing. But like Mario said, rumor has it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard.
What the sad thing is,
Let me get you on this one, James. What we know is Trump knows that he's going to be prosecuted. He knows he's going to be prosecuted. This has more to do with the fact that he knows he's going to be prosecuted. So it's beneficial for him to stay in office. It's not that he can't take this one loss. This loss means if I lose this, I'm fixing to be prosecuted on some larger charges. That's why all of this is happening. And the people around him know that he's about to be prosecuted, and everybody's trying to get out of harm's way right now. Right. That's why this phone call.
Except the 12.
Except the 12.
Oh, those 12 Republicans that are finna do the protest or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, the electoral college.
That's ignorant. That is just pure ignorance. That's a waste of time. But go ahead.
They run the risk, guys. They run the risk of their reputation and their constituents. Mm-hmm. They run the risk. And if I were them, and I'm not, I would distance myself so far.
Exactly.
They're not smart enough to do it though.
Right. Have you noticed
Republicans have done it?
But you have noticed that those that are doing that are new.
Only 4 of them are new though.
The 4 of them.
Yeah. Ted,
first, Tuberville in there.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, wait. Okay. He can't even have a clue, dude.
He does not have a clue.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So what Trump should have done was, and this just shows you he has the thinking of like a third grader, man. What he should have done was took that $619 million that he got, and he was alleging all of this fraud stuff that his supporters were still giving him. They created a shell company, and he was giving money to his kids. What he should have done was just go ahead and acquiesce, backed out of it, and then go do your thing, player. Because he going to jail. That's tighten him up. He's going to jail.
He's going to jail.
Now he did something stupid
going to jail.
Come on, dude. It's a smoking gun. Now you in trouble because you're going to get prosecuted from this. This takes us back to the Watergate with Nixon.
Right.
So dude, this call here jacked him up for real.
This call has jacked him up.
And did he think they wasn't going to record it? I mean, you calling Republicans to the carpet. Don't you think they were going to protect themselves?
Yes, exactly.
Knowing who you are and what your potential is to throw them under the bus, they're gonna take all action to protect themselves. So the minute he sent that tweet out about the Georgia Secretary of State, the Georgia Secretary of State came back. The truth will come out.
Wow.
And he sure did.
Because he knew.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, Trump sent out a text, saying that the Georgia that basically the Georgia Secretary of State wasn't gonna play ball, and that's me paraphrasing. Wasn't gonna play ball with it, and the Secretary of State of Georgia said the truth is gonna come out because he knew he had recorded it.
Wow,
and he knew he was gonna play it to clear his name of any ill doing. So Trump could not throw him under the bus. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I wish now though?
What?
After, and maybe this is far-fetched, and James, you can speak to it, Mario, you can speak to it. I hope this is a sign that southern states are turning blue.
I don't know about all that.
No. Well, hold on, dude. You're double talking, because when you were campaigning for the congresswoman who did the rap, was it either you or Josh said that no, it was you. You said that the state could turn blue.
Flip the state. Flip this state.
The people would get out, like in the rural areas and things like that.
Flip this state. I don't know about the South. I'm talking about this state. As far as the South runs deep red, so I don't know if we could flip the whole South. As far as this state goes,
and I'm not, but the baby boomers are dying off. You got a whole, and we was going to talk about that with the millenniums, the generation Y and Z, and see, the mindset is changing. And so what Trump failed to realize is 4 years ago, when those kids was 14 years old that they couldn't vote, now they're in a position to vote. And what he's not considering is the fact that those people are like, no, we don't like you for real. So as soon as I turn old enough to vote, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna vote your tail right on out of here. And so I think that's what a lot of that happened. I think people are tired of this old way of thinking. You're not legalizing marijuana. Some of these states still dry, and people gonna drink where they want to drink or not. It's just a whole lot that goes with that. Right? We're not the conservative Bible Belt anymore. It's changing, guys. COVID changed that way of thinking. I know I throw a lot out there, but
I agree with you. The Bible Belt mentality is changing. It's changing with the millennials on down.
Right.
Our generation X, we are solidified in who we are. You know what I'm saying? If we red, we red. If we blue, we blue. We're solidified. Our children, on the other hand, or our younger brothers and sisters, and down, I agree with you on that. They're changing.
Tony, you might have. You said it right. The baby boomers are dying away.
Right.
And we, being Gen X, are the last of their ideas of doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We still have a little bit, we were brought up by them, so our mindsets are, you know what I'm saying? But like
we solidified in what we believe.
Right. The millennials, on the other hand, grew up a whole different way than we did. And definitely now, this Gen Z, man, you can't tell them nothing.
Anything goes. You can't tell them nothing, baby.
You got to prove it to them. I mean, you got to prove it right then and there. Yes is yes, no is no, black is white. Prove to me that the sky is blue.
Why? They are the why. Why? Right. Why? They ask questions. Why? You just can't. You could tell us this is why. Do this, and we're okay. You tell them do this. Why? Why I gotta do this? Because I said so. But why you say it so?
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go in another room the exact same way right now.
See,
she has her own way of thinking. She was appalled when that hat came that James got. She was her whole day was ruined, and I had to fix it by getting her another hat that said what she wanted to say, because she has her own way of thinking. And what I did not do, guys, as a parent, I did not want to push my narrative or my ideas, because I was influenced by the past generation. And I kind of wanted her to think through her feelings and and I'm gonna tell you, those jokers, they'll get out in the street and say, you just gonna have to shoot us.
Y'all, I don't want to, we got 5 minutes left, and because we just have been a great show on TikTok. And I know some of us Gen X's are on there, some of us are not. But man, and I kind of want to talk about this, and we can start it up next week. But a lot of these Gen X's, man, our crowd, we grew up in an era like, if you talk to us crazy, we gonna handle you. And I'm watching a lot of us say, come to me wrong, I'm gonna get with you. And then you have a lot of also these Generation Z's, man. And we talked about these kids nowadays. It's knuckle buck. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
and we have these Proud Boys always threatening folks and threatening lynch and all this other stuff. I believe this generation is, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gonna handle theirs, man.
Well, you know, it goes back to what I used to say, Steve, is that for some reason people like the Proud Boys think they the only ones that got guns.
Right.
You know, they love to talk about all the crime in the black community. And my question is like, what do you think they're using for that crime? What do you think they're using for the murders? They ain't using knives. We got guns too. You know what I'm saying? But you get these right-wing groups, man, that it's like they feel like they stopped making the guns when they made theirs or something. Or
They got theirs. No.
like black folks, like we don't own guns. And it's like, man, what are y'all thinking? You don't really want what you saying you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to do that.
Go ahead.
Hey, James, here's what I noticed. Because I'm on TikTok. I noticed, you know, they throw up their little 3% signs and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And what I know is this generation Z said, okay, you want to play that game? We're going to expose you who you are. And they doing their own work. They put them on blast. And then all of a sudden, the 3%ers come and say, hey, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Man, they lose their job. Nurse, a school teacher, they expose. I mean, these jokers can, and they're worried now. You ain't about that life, right?
This generation will fact check you before they whoop your ass.
Yeah, they call it doxing, DOXXING, doxing. And so what that means is I'm gonna go back and get all your past, and I'm gonna pull it to the forward. And I'm gonna tell your boss and all of them who you really are.
Right.
And they doing it, man.
And they doing it.
They doing it.
Generation Z don't care about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So Mario, your kids, my kid, Steve, your kid, Fred, your kids, man. They're like, okay, hey, mom, dad, y'all be quiet.
Right.
We got this.
You preach long enough. Now it's time for action.
Right.
You want to play like this?
Right.
You sure you want to ride this train? Choo choo, mother.
Right. Y'all done preached and marched, and we shall overcome enough. And
right.
Right.
Now we finna
Let
get
us
in.
handle this.
Right.
Yeah.
So guys, we got 2 minutes left, and I can see that James Fred camera is not going to make it.
Yeah,
it's already flashing.
I'm flashing up there.
All right, so guys, it's been a wonderful show. We're gonna end it right here. We'll come back next week. I'm gonna try to get the Bishop George Johnson on, him and his wife, to talk about COVID in the family, man, and dealing with their grief and their loss and how they dealt with it. I want to once again thank Tracy at the last minute getting on with us, man. I want to do a shout out for Mario's new IG and weblog. What is it called? Indie Hog
TV on YouTube and Instagram.
Awesome. Of course, you know, you've got Mr. James Fred with Daylight Media, and he's doing the doggone thing, making movies and videos for LP and all that. And me and Lovejoy, I guess we just got to find us something to do, Lovejoy.
Yeah, we just got to find something to do.
Okay. All right, y'all. Put your fours up. It has been an awesome show, man. Man, whew. And it died.
You didn't make it. You didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
Start fours though.
Hey, but I was. Anyway, guys.
One of the ones who did.
Right. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. Be blessed. And we out. Everybody leaving. We out.